Hi everyone, my name is Suyin and I used to be a volunteer with Healthwatch Leeds, and I'm just going to be sharing a little bit of my experience volunteering with Healthwatch Leeds. Why did you become a Healthwatch volunteer? So I became a volunteer when I was a student and I was studying a bachelor's of dietetics. So I'm an international student and I come from Singapore, and what I felt was that I needed a little bit of experience. I wanted to find out about how the healthcare system works. I wasn't quite sure about the NHS, which, you know, in Singapore we're not familiar with. So because my career aspirations was to become a dietitian and working in the NHS in the future. So yeah, I thought volunteering with Healthwatch would enable me to get that experience and understanding. Part of my volunteer role, so during my time at Healthwatch, I went into GP practices. I did quite a lot of things actually. So I visited a mental health hospital, I went into a food bank, I went into GP practices, I conducted surveys, I did a lot of admin stuff as well because I have previous experience with analysis. So I like to analyze things and do charts and reports. So yeah, that was most of my jobs as part of Healthwatch. So one of the questions was, how has volunteering at Healthwatch made a difference to me? And I found that Healthwatch had given me many opportunities to grow and learn and develop, both professionally and personally. So initially I did it to sort of learn about the healthcare system, to sort of, you know, prep myself to be a healthcare professional. But I also developed many skills personally as well. So initially I was very afraid to speak to strangers, you know, being from a foreign country and you know, not being sure, picking up different people's accents and things. But as part of Healthwatch, it sort of gave me a lot of confidence, and people were really friendly. It gave me a lot of confidence to speak to people, speak to strangers especially, and just building up my confidence in general. And I also went into a food bank where I saw people who were living in deprived areas and were struggling, and it really gave me perspective and really deepened my empathy and shifted my focus and my personal values as well. So what does volunteering at Healthwatch mean to me? So volunteering gave me the opportunity to learn, to develop skills, and I've gained so much more than what I expected. So I attended training courses, I attended get-togethers, I attended safeguarding sessions, and the team at Healthwatch, they really listened to me as well, and they found out, I mean, they were wanting to understand what I wanted to gain out of volunteering, and I told them I wanted to develop skills in communication. I wanted to, you know, be a better healthcare professional, and they allowed me the opportunity to attend these courses as well. So I actually attended a behavior change communication course as part of Healthwatch, and yeah, just to upskill and to develop these skills that I really wanted to learn more. So yeah, it's really everything has all come together and has sort of had an impact on me and influenced my values and who am I as a person to this day. So I also had a chance to meet other volunteers, which is always nice, you know, always nice to hear other people and to find out why they're volunteering and how it's helping them in their journey. So yeah, I really enjoyed volunteering at Healthwatch. And I just wanted to say as well that I'm really appreciative for the team at Healthwatch, because they are really they really value their volunteers, and you can really see that they do value, they listen to what I want, and you know, they provide me with things that, with, you know, and with opportunities that for me to develop myself personally, professionally, and they really care for their volunteers, and you can see it's really obvious. Everybody treats me really nicely, and I feel like almost like I'm a part of the family, you know, when I go into the office. So it's really nice, and volunteering hours are really flexible, so it's really up to you. So you can do it at your own pace and at a time that's convenient for you. I would just say that, you know, with any volunteering opportunity, you take away what you give. So the more you give, the more you take away as well. And yeah, for me, I just, you know, I've grown a lot, and I really did enjoy volunteering with Healthwatch, and I would encourage, you know, if you're a student or if you're working, you know, if you can, you definitely should think about volunteering with Healthwatch, or volunteering with anything that interests you. If you're interested in food, nutrition, medical, health, there are many volunteering opportunities out there, and I would encourage anybody to you know, find a nice community and do some volunteering. Thanks.